Because marriage exists.
Marriage was instituted by God.
Yes.
But God brought the man and the woman together, husband and wife. And the scripture says that God made them one flesh.
Yes.
Meaning that there is no separation. They're now one. So when we talk about who owns the home in terms of a physical person, is it the husband or the wife that owns the home? Who should
people will say,
make the marriage work?
They will say a wise woman beats her own. Proverbs 41.
That is
14 verse 1, sorry.
Yeah, that is true. No doubt about that. But the woman is now part of the man. And the man is now part of the woman. And the two of them are one. So it is the responsibility of both the man and the woman working together to make the marriage work. Marriage is like a team sport. It's like a relay race made up of two people. You can't win the relay race if only one person runs. The other person has to participate in it. And that is how marriage works.
So it takes two people putting in work. So even if we're anointed, even if we are gifted in things, there is still that responsibility to put in the right principle of work.
Together,
that will make. So imagine if it's only one person putting in the work. Oh,
yes. So it's both. It's both the husband and wife. It's both of us in this home. It's both of us that are responsible for the home, and it cuts across many things that we'll probably talk about in the next question. It's our responsibility to make the marriage work. It's not one person's responsibility and the other person just sits down ready to be served and not putting in any effort to make the marriage work, because we are both one and God sees us as one.
So even in the place of prayer for the marriage, it is both of our responsibility.
It is both of our responsibility.
Or in the place of finance, when people say, I remember even hearing this even before I got married, somebody saying, I know this lady, she was saying that our money is our money, but the spouse money is our money.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about that? Because I believe that we're in line with it. There's no scriptural backing to say that. I believe it's a cultural mindset.
Yes, I'll say probably it is probably a cultural mindset.
Or maybe another religion, who knows?
I have no idea. But when God joined man and woman together and made them one, meaning that whatever each person attained, it was an attainment for the other person. So when you get a promotion, I'm not sad that you got a promotion. Why? Because we're one. I got a promotion as well. In that sense, I will rejoice.
That's true. My birthday is our birthday.
Exactly.
My money is our money.
It is our money.
My progression is your progression.
Exactly.
No insecurity.
Yes. We may do, obviously, it doesn't mean that because we're now married, we have to do the same job. We don't work in the same organization. We may not even be in the same line of profession. But whatever thing affects you affects me as well. And if it affects you negatively, affects me negatively as well. If it affects you positively, affects me positively as well. And everything that is yours is now mine. And everything that is mine is yours as well. Even though when you get into the granular handling of, say for example, money, it could be slightly different. But it is understanding that whatever is yours is ours. And there's nothing that's exclusively mine. You can't touch it. Or it is mine. Mine and mine alone.
I think this is a Christian way of thinking though, because even if it's a Christian way, some people may be in a marriage that somebody is a reckless spender. They would have to find a way to manage finance in that relationship, because if your spouse is a reckless spender, it will be unwise for you to just hand over all your money to that person.
Yeah, and that's why I said in the handling. So even though it's whatever you own is mine, whatever I own is yours, when you get into the detail of how that is done, for example, talking about bank accounts. When you were single, you had a bank account. When I was single, I had a bank account. When we got married, we didn't close those bank accounts.
No,
they were still individual bank accounts, even though we have a joint account.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the management of that, our money, yes, you go into a bit more detail of how to do that effectively.
Taking people's strengths and weaknesses on board. So, we've answered that question, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, so the next question says,